What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back for another day of the daily NBA show here at X Factor. Joined with my man Fred. Fred, how we doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Doing all right, doing all right. There was only 3 games on last night, so pretty easy night to break into here. But before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell some friends. Let's get our subscribers up before the new year's over. Maybe give it a little jersey giveaway going on. You never know. But Fred, we'll hop right into it here. The Cleveland Cavaliers took care of the Los Angeles Lakers 116 to 102. For the Cavs, this is like a perfect game. You had Jared Allen, who had 24 and 11 with 3 steals and 1 block. Your big man taking care of things down low. You had Darius Garland with 21 points and 11 assists, 8 of 18 from the field, taking care of things, dishing the ball out, shooting pretty well. And then you had your guy, Donovan Mitchell, leading the way with 43 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, 17 to 27 from the field. Nobody else really chipped in a whole lot. Evan Mobley had 7 and 12. Stay tuned. There might be a video here soon about Evan Mobley. But yeah, Fred, what did you see from this Cavs team that really stood out?
Yeah, I mean it's the three that you just named. I'm worried Evan Mobley's getting phased out, man. It,
Yeah, I
it
know.
seems like they're really dead set on Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, and Jared Allen. And hey, it's working, man. If Evan Mobley can just carve out a little bit more of a role for them, I think the sky's the limit for this team.
Yeah, great win there. As we'll transition to the Lakers here, Anthony Davis only played 8 minutes, flu-like symptoms, got out. When he left, and then LeBron sat, I think towards the end of the first quarter, the Cavs were able to go on a big run. Lakers kind of kept it close and interesting there for a bit, but weren't able to quite get the job done there. But LeBron did finish with 21 and 17, shot 8 of 17 from the field, 2 of 6 from three. Good night there from him. Schroeder stepped into the starting lineup. He had 16. Russell Westbrook with 16. Thomas Bryant with 19 and 9. Fred, a solid night for the Lakers. Obviously it hurts losing AD early, but at least, it's not to injury, you know?
Yeah, that's big for them because Anthony Davis has been on an absolute heater here
Yeah.
recently. So get him back, they'll be just fine. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we will see. Indeed, indeed. Lakers are 10 and 13 on the year. Cavs are 16 and 9. We'll move on here. 2 bad losses in a row for the Miami Heat. Lost to the Grizzlies without half of their starters. I know a lot of their key guys were out, and then lose to last night to the Detroit Pistons 116 to 96. For the Pistons, Bogdanovich had 31 and 5, shot 12 of 16 from the field, 7 and 9 from three. That man, it's just a bucket. Isaiah Stewart chipped in with 11 and 11. And then you look at their bench. Alec Burks, 18 and 9 off the bench. He continues, man. He's a solid bench player for them. Sadiq Bey, they've transitioned him to the bench. I don't know why. I don't know if I think that's interesting. Keep your eye on that. He had 14. And Corey Joseph with 11. A good win there for the Detroit Pistons. Every time I want to give up on this Pistons team, Fred, they pull out a win, and I'm like, maybe there is hope. But I don't know about you, but I'm still barely holding on to hope.
I wasn't on the train at the beginning like you and
Yeah.
Troy. I think they're just too young and they just need some time to develop and get a couple more pieces.
Yeah, but they're fun to watch. Hopefully, Cade can come back eventually. It's a weird situation with his shin and whatnot. But yeah, they are fun to watch. Bogdanovich especially is really good at basketball.
Yes.
And for the Heat, no Jimmy Butler last night. You still think that wouldn't be an issue? Bam Adebayo had 21 and 15. Tyler Hero had 34. He shot 12 of 17 from the field. Great percentage there for him. And as far as everybody else, same old, same old. You got 2 guys that step up, and then nobody else really contributes. Kyle Lowry had 8 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 steals, 1 of 6 from the field, though. That's not going to get the job done. Max Strus only with 11. Nikola Jovic had 5. Victor Oladipo with 9, and Duncan Robinson with 5. That's it. Bad look here for the Heat.
Yeah, it's looking bad out there in Miami, man. Something's got to change.
Yeah, I'm like tired of talking about the Heat too because I
They're
feel like
boring, man.
if the Atlanta Hawks or like the Brooklyn Nets lose 2 games like this back to back, I feel like you're hearing people say you need to like blow it up, blow it up.
Yep.
Nothing gets said about the Heat, and it's the same old every year it seems like, and maybe blow it up. Who knows?
Well, it seems like they've had the same roster for the last 3 years.
Yeah. Last game of the night, the Mavericks pulled out a close one over the Denver Nuggets in Denver, 116 to 115. The story, Fred, Tim Hardaway Jr. stepped up, and he stepped up big time. 29 points, shot great from the field. He shot 7 of 12 from the field, 6 of 8 from three. They moved him into starting lineup, pushed Reggie Bullock off to the bench. Dorian Finney-Smith came up with a clutch three to give this team the go-ahead lead late. He finished with 19. Spencer Dinwiddie with 13 and 7. Luka Doncic 22, 10 and 12. 5 of 17 from the field. Not ideal. He almost cost them this game. I'll be honest. He had a turnover late, and then he had 2 possessions right after that where he took really bad shots, and I thought it was over. Bruce Brown hit a 3 to give the Nuggets a lead late, and I thought it might have been over. But as you know, the Mavericks able to pull out a victory. Fred, Tim Hardaway Jr. with 29 points. Obviously, that's very, very big. But I think that's very important because teams have to respect him, and that gives Luka more field to work with. But he's gonna find a guy that, especially if he's hitting consistently, Luka's gonna find you, and you just have to be able to answer that.
Yeah, I mean, he gets to the line. He shot 12 free throws last night. Like he was able to get to the line. I think that's huge for his game as a shooter. Even just seeing a free throw go through the net and get that confidence up, I think is huge. And he showed it last night that he can be really efficient. And I think the way Reggie Bullock's played, it was definitely time to move him to the bench.
Yeah, hopefully the Mavs can continue to string some victories here now, especially with a second reliable guy. He should be your third reliable guy behind Spencer Dinwiddie, but he's a guy that can play.
And Christian Wood, man.
He doesn't need the ball. Like those other two need the ball to really get things going for them. Tim Hardaway can play off anybody. So I really like that. Hopefully this is a good sign. And for the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon, all-star case? Question mark? He finished with 27 and 8. 10 of 13 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. I really love what I've been seeing from Aaron Gordon this year. He's their second best player. Jokic had 19 and 8 with 8 assists. Bruce Brown, 12, 6 and 5. Like I said, he came up clutch late, but obviously wasn't able to get the job done. Caldwell Pope with 12, Jamal Murray with 11, and Bones Highland off the bench with 20, 4 rebounds and 5 assists, 7 of 15 from the field. Fred, I'll be honest, I'm not very high on this Nuggets team. Like it seems everybody else is, especially that watches basketball consistently. What have you seen from them that you like, and what have you seen from them that you don't like?
I love what they have in the front court. I think their back court is what needs to step up. I think that's what's lagging behind. I love what Bones Highland's doing, but I don't think Jamal Murray's quite back to what he was pre-injury. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope gives you a lot defensively, but I think he's been kind of slow and sluggish on the offensive end. But you've gotten great minutes from guys like Aaron Gordon and Bruce Brown, but they're front court players. So my big question with them is can that backcourt step up? Who can be that second option off the bench outside of Bones Highland? So I think they have more questions than answers right now, even though they're sitting at 14 and 10.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do. I think they could be potential buyers throughout this season. Try to bring in a couple more guys.
I wouldn't blame them.
But that's all the games from last night. Only 3 on last night, but 13 on tonight. The NBA schedule is weird, man. But we'll hop right into it here at 7 o'clock. The Magic take on the Clippers in Orlando. I love watching Magic games. The broadcast team is really, really good. I'm going to go with the Clippers.
Yeah, Clippers too. I think Kawhi and this is a Kawhi and Paul George game just to get right. Get your numbers right. Play some more minutes tonight. Get some shots up. Get comfortable. Get a nice win.
7:30. The Nets host the Hornets. I'm going to take the Nets. I hate this Hornets team.
Hate the Hornets as well, my friend. Give me the Nets.
Yep. 7:30 on ESPN. The Knicks host the Atlanta Hawks. This one's tough for me because both teams are wishy-washy. No John Collins. I don't think no DeAndre Hunter tonight as well. I'm going to go with the New York Knicks at home.
Yeah, give me the Knicks. Not too big on Trae Young and the Hawks here, as you will see later on.
The Raptors take on the Lakers at 7:30. I'm going to go with the Raptors here. I think no Anthony Davis ends up hurting them. OG Anunoby.
I think LeBron's not playing either.
Yeah, okay. Definitely give me the Raptors 100%. 8 o'clock, the Bulls take on the Wizards. The Wizards are better than the Bulls this year, and I don't think anybody would have ever thought that.
No, I'm very shocked, but I think the Wizards are kind of sputtering right now. They need a win to get right.
They're back and forth, man. It's like if anybody watches this Daily Show consistently, one day I say something really good about the Wizards, the next day they lose. Then I slander them, then they win a couple. So give me the Wizards. I'm not going to give an explanation because I don't want to ruin it.
Give me Chicago. I'm a closet Wizards fan this year, but I think Chicago gets a much needed win tonight.
8 o'clock, the Grizzlies take on the Thunder. That'll be a fun game to watch. I'm going to go with the Thunder. I love SGA. I love what he's doing. I think SGA goes for a big night.
Yeah, I think SGA does go for a big night, but I just think the Grizzlies are just.
But I mean, what's
so
a big
well
night for SGA? You know what I mean? He's put up 30. Yeah, he's put up
40.
30. You can guarantee 30 and 36 and 7 every single night from him. So what's a big night? You know what I mean?
And he's just glistening out there. I'm taking the Grizzlies though, man. I like their well-rounded team.
8 o'clock, the Bucks host the Kings. I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I would love to see a Kings victory here, but I think on the road against one of the best teams in the league, it's gonna be tough. So I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Give me the Kings, man. I think they get a gritty win. I think this is a kind of a testy game. Let's see what you're made of, Sacramento.
Pacers take on the Timberwolves. I'm going to go with the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard is balling out. I think, hopefully Tyrese Halliburton's back tonight. Still no Karl-Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. They did just bring Matt Ryan on a 2-way contract. So watch out there in Minnesota. Give me the Pacers.
Pacers. Timberwolves suck. Next.
8 o'clock, the Pelicans host the Pistons. I'm going to go with the Pelicans. I think this Pelicans team's really starting to figure out their way. So I'm going to go with this Pelicans team.
The Pelicans are the 2020 and 2021 Grizzlies. They're that kind of team who's making that big jump. Give me the Pelicans. I was like, wait, who?
Yeah. Jazz host the Warriors at 9 o'clock. I'm going to go with the Jazz. I think we see a big night from Lauri Markkanen, Laurie Bird.
Who? Oh, there it is. Give me the Warriors. I think they get a bounce back win here.
And the last game of the night, and by far the best game of the night, at 10 o'clock on ESPN, the Suns host the Celtics. This is going to be a tough one. Celtics are really, really rolling right now. I'm going to go with the Celtics. I love the Celtics team.
Yeah, Jason Taylor, shouts out Charles Barkley. Yeah. Jason Tatum is balling, but I'm going to go with the Suns here, man. They got smacked in the mouth by their father team, the Dallas Mavericks. I think Devin Booker comes out and just ready to go and cause a lot of problems for that defense.
Yeah, so there you have it. All the games from last night, all the games tonight. Oh, well, action-packed NBA Wednesday night. So be sure to stay tuned in. We'll be back tomorrow. We are dropping a video every day for the remainder of this week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all different categories, all different subjects. So be sure to stay tuned in.
Merry Christmas.
We appreciate you guys. Stay safe out there and stay tuned in. We got a lot of stuff coming your way. We'll see you all later.